Hey guys, it's Caden, KTM, traffic, canteen connoisseur, whatever you want to call me. Some of you may know me, most of you don't. But today we're going to talk about food. This video has been in the making for quite a while now. I scripted it like months ago, and I wanted to record it weeks ago, and I got a freaking mic set up for my birthday, so I might as well just let it all out. So here we go. Today, as I already fucking said, we're talking about food. So we're gonna run around at least 5 reasons why I stopped doing food review. My biggest takeaway from college, basically. A little bit of background. It started around early mid March 2020, before the outbreak. And I saw this English breakfast and I wanted to take a picture of it. It was mid. People replied, "Oh, we get that better back home." Well, maybe because you're English. And I would like to have some good English breakfast, but hey, this is why the account exists. The main concern about my university, as you could probably see, um, was the canteen, the food. But who likes the food at their university, really? So that was the main complaints that I was hearing about my school when I went there, and I just said fuck it. I took a picture of an English breakfast and I reviewed it. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It had the beans, it had the bacon, it had the eggs. It was all right, but nothing to write home about. I posted that on my main account, but then it became a thing. I made an alternate account and I kept doing it. I reviewed like different restaurants around my school, like around my university, and I asked for suggestions and things like that. So yeah, here are 5 reasons why I stopped, even though people wanted it back. Number one, it felt like work. Lord knows I don't like working. That's bad to say, but like there's too much effort behind it. I couldn't just eat food regularly. I had to have a job or a commitment to like reviewing food. But maybe posting the content and reviewing it felt more like labor than the spontaneous passion that it was born from. Yes, I'm reading. And it kind of weighed me down from like the original joy of doing it. So every time I look at a plate, I gotta review food now. I wasn't really feeling it. Oh yeah, whatever effort it took to create wasn't worth it to me. I mean, sure, if I stayed consistent with it, I could have developed something beautiful or become the next Keith Lee. But I'm allergic to making money, and I'm just gonna have to sit with that. Maybe I can do it in the future. Maybe I can do it after this video. But it's just the work, the effort behind it. I just did not like it, the idea of it. Reason number two, I could not overcome the cringe. A lot of how I operate as a person, from all the labels that I have, a black gay dude that's been homeschooled for like 7 years. A lot of how I think is based on how I'm perceived. So I would love to be the type of guy who doesn't give a fuck about what anybody thought of me, but or what I think about myself. But I haven't reached that level yet. I'm working on it. I promise. And having an opinion based account is asking myself to be put under a microscope for consumption constantly. Fuck, I want show business, but I can't handle the show business of a fucking Instagram account. I'm such a fucking bitch. So yeah, number two is like I couldn't overcome the cringe of doing it. Who likes taking pictures of food? That shit is so lame. I mean, sometimes I'm confident enough to do it. Sometimes I just want to eat the damn food. So it also ties into the work aspect of it. Like, you can't just eat. You gotta like make content constantly. Be a regular fucking person. Learn a trade. So that was something else. And I kind of gained a reputation on campus as the guy that reviews the food, and people were asking me what different foods were like. Like, ooh, we got the blue cheese chicken. How is it, Caden? So, fucking fireworks. Don't you just love China? Anyways, so yeah, I developed an identity, and it was just like, yeah, I'm that dude. I'm already the dude that throws ass at the club. Now I got to be the food guy as well. Anyways, reason number three. We already delved into that with the last 2 points. Is this going to be an issue? Thank you. So we delved in that point number three, and which is expectations. There are lots of expectations drawn from running an internet account, but there's also the type of content that you make as well. So Caden Consumer was half humor and half honest. So I'll put a sentence or a paragraph or so next to the food. It was an opinion based food account. So people were more entertained when I didn't like the food. I was calling shit slave food. Like we got better food during slavery. I wouldn't want this as my final meal. I'll haunt everybody. Like things like that. So I had this expectation to be a rude little bitch every time I ate food. And it would be boring if I liked everything or everything was average, which was pretty much the case. Like it's hard to feel things. Maybe it's the depression. But anyways, people thrive on this negativity, and it just wasn't for me. So not only was I expected to constantly make this content, but also people enjoyed it when I was like being something that I'm not really into, which is being rude or mean. Like sure, these people aren't going to see what I say about their food, or maybe they need to see it so they can improve, but still, like everybody expecting me to hate everything, it wasn't my vibe. Even though I could have leaned into it to like be that type of dude. People like reality television. People like dog fights or cat fights or whatever. People like that type of stuff, but it was just weighing down on me. But it would also be boring if I did like everything or thought it was okay. So the balancing act of what type of content am I going to make and how am I going to appeal to people? Because people will come to me and say how much they liked, how much I reviewed things in a negative light or like made jokes about it, and it was entertaining at a point, but the expectation of it was not it. As we go further down the list, we get more introspective. Problem number four: my relationship with food. Documenting all the food that I'm putting in my body while not liking my body is kind of a whiplash. Newsflash: I don't like the way I look. Sure, I can work out, but it's gonna take a while. So some would call it big back content that I'm making. And we already gone over the cringy social media aspect of this relationship, but to reiterate, my relationship with food was taking pictures of it every chance I got. My camera roll is like a quarter food, and I didn't like that. It's cringe to me. Point number five: I'm broke and miserly. I don't like spending money, and I couldn't eat out all the time. And there's an opportunity to cook my own stuff, but that's not the point of food review. I'm supposed to review other people's food. But mm, I didn't like ordering out all the time to see other food that I can get. And I was on a limited budget, and I was not working during school. I mean, I probably should have, but so I can make my own dough and keep ordering shit. But I didn't want to order all the time just to do a food review. I like living on bare necessities, or I accepted living on that. But there's always the canteen, but you only get like $100 a semester, and the food's not worth paying for again after that, even if you do bring a container. So yeah, I didn't like paying for the food because I'm just like that. And finally, the bonus reason is that I made food review when I was a virgin. I eat ass now. You can't really review that. I might cut that out. I might be brave enough to post it. Who knows? But like it, this food review thing was a fun little pastime. Like, cause I wasn't really doing what I wanted to do as a grown adult man on my own. Fuck it. It's just a silly little reason. Food review was virgin content, and oh, I'm not a virgin anymore. Hey. Maybe I can come back to it. So those were like 5.5 silly little reasons why I didn't do food review anymore. This is mostly a shitty video, but it has to exist. I tried my best. Well, if I tried my best, I would probably post it again with better setup. But at least I did it. I'm sorry for everybody that wanted food review back. I really want to do it again, but there's always something else to watch. But hey, that's the point of doing your own thing. I'm such a fuck up. Hey, I can't promise it'll come back. Hey, maybe in like 10 years I have my own food show. Manifestation. Mark my words. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I'm just like bitch made. So yeah, that's why food review hasn't been around. I could have made a quicker version of this. I'm just like going back and forth and pausing and shit. Yeah, I'll watch this. This is the first draft, actually. Bye.